Chris Trott joined by Tommy Fleetwood and Collin Morikawa. This is the TP5 and the TP5X Try It Challenge. Each of you are going to get to spin this beautiful wheel one time, select a shot, and then we'll see who can hit the best shots from there. And also we'll talk a little bit about the golf ball and what it gives you as a player.
Okay.
Perfect.
Tommy, fire it away.
Me spin first.
Yeah, you're older.
Do you remember how old you thought I was?
That's true. Yeah. I thought you were a lot older.
Horrible human being.
You age well.
Gone for the big spin here. A lot of power on that spin. I like it.
That was a great spin.
Look at that.
More control.
More control is
I
where
mean, that worked out amazing.
we will start with more control because
Okay.
we're in this spot.
Okay.
But before we crack on and we've got the
Yep.
wheel here, Colin, step in.
All right.
Let's give us something different.
Ooh,
Yeah,
look at that.
Great spin. That
Thank
was a
you.
great spin.
Workability works or better recovery shots. We'll tie that in.
Okay.
I like it. Right, let's get into it. We got 61 downwind to the pin on the left there, 161 and 182 to the pin on the right. Tommy, you're up first because I see the Pix ball here in the TP5 model. Talk to us a little bit. I'll let you go to the red flag on the left, which is 61.
Okay.
Describe the shot and what you get from the golf ball.
Okay.
What do you see first on this golf shot?
I see a front left pin, but at the same time, I'm only, you know, it's going to be some sort of 9-iron, so I'm not really worried too much about playing away from the pin. Downwind. It's predominantly downwind right now, right?
Correct.
What do you reckon? 150?
Playing, yeah. If you give, well, that's where the conversation comes in. If you give it the height, then I like a 150 shot.
Yeah.
And what you'd be thinking that when it comes to golf ball, right?
I mean, pretty much. I think the ideal scenario is you just work out the number in your head, and the golf ball's doing everything for you anyway. Like it's one of them things that I never worry about. I never worry if the golf ball's going to float up or get knocked down. So it's just I would see what shot it is. I would work out the numbers and how it's playing, and then I would trust myself to hit that shot.
How about you, Colin, in that mindset? Do you agree with a lot of what he said there about getting a shot close to the flag from this yardage, spin rate? You can hit one, mate, and we'll...
Yeah, I mean, I think what's great about our balls is that the spin is very consistent. So whether there's wind or it's wet or it's, you know, dry, different turfs, we kind of know that consistent spin. So, you know, it'll spin differently depending where you are, but it'll keep spinning that same, you know, number for that entire week. So it's, when it comes down to it, I think Tommy's right. Like, it's just a field 9-iron. Seems like he's almost got wedge out.
Which is good now because you've
Or is
got...
that 8-iron?
No, it's a wedge.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
you've got workability, haven't you, now, with two clubs? You've got two completely different shots again.
Yeah.
I might even let you treat us to two shots here at this stage.
Well, the wind's just dropped. I have like a 50 shot with a wedge, but I don't think that's going to get there right now.
Okay, go for it. It's good.
It works.
Does it ever? Good golf shot. Really
That was
good.
nice, that one.
Beautiful.
Okay,
That
Captain.
was nice.
Yeah,
Let me try and get the. I want to see. I
He
want
wants
the
to
wedge.
do
There.
it with the other club.
I love that. What do you think you'd hit in a tournament? Like probably more adrenaline, probably wedge?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Probably
Yeah,
knowing that you
like I
have
say,
maybe
like
5 yards short
Yeah,
of the
like a
pin.
wedge for me is like 144, 145, but I would think I can get 150 out of it, and then with the wind, it's just like when the wind just dropped, I wouldn't want to like overly force it, but I think a bit more adrenaline and.
So hang on, the adrenaline as well. How do you control that? Like mid-round, do you think that's there? Just purely because you're in the zone, you're in the game.
Yeah, I think you just know.
Yeah, I think we all know that our tournament swings are slightly
Yeah.
different.
You kind of have
and
a
it's-
tournament yardage. Like I would stand on a tee and I would think like a range golf shot is different to a full shot.
So that's how much detail you're going into with these golf balls.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah,
it.
and then when you get to, you know, maybe a final round, Sunday, late in the day, you have to adjust even a little more. You just know that you're swinging it a little faster, the ball's going to react a little hotter, and you know, this wedge would get there easily. Say it was on the 18th hole of the final tournament in the lead.
Colin's got my adrenaline going already. So.
Yeah. building it up. Plenty.
Could be.
They were both flushed. Right down it. Very good.
Okay.
I was very
Nice
pleased
to
with
follow.
that.
Nice
I
to
was
follow
very
up.
Very
pleased with
pleased with
yeah.
Tommy gets the one.
Enjoy following that one up.
Pitching wedge up. Okay. Like that. What did you say? 82?
61. 161.
Oh, I'm going to the front
You're
one.
going to
We're
the
going
same
the
one.
front
Oh,
left,
okay,
yeah.
okay. Oh, that's no problem. Well, I don't have the same shot that Tommy has, which is a big pitching wedge. So I'm going to work with my 9-iron.
You don't like hitting full mid-irons?
I do. I just can't hit
You
it as
just know
far as
that,
Tommy.
yeah.
Tommy's got another gear.
I'm an animal.
Has another gear
I can
there.
only throw a
So.
ball 30 yards, but yeah,
You're an animal with a 9-iron. I like it.
I mean, Tommy didn't miss 2 yards off his line.
No, that was actually purely a given that. Slip a bit?
A little heavy. Very short. I think I need a full 9-iron, and Tommy's throwing me off here.
how much does the ball help you on fats?
It helps a lot. It's just knowing that, you know, I actually catch them on the toe quite often. Is that a joke?
Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
It's a nice shot.
That is good.
Oh, it's just falling onto the pin. That's a good shot.
You got to him a little bit, I think. We had to jab the beast a little bit, but you got
40
to
yards
him.
short wasn't good on the first one?
No, I'm a motivator, Troy.
I like it. Boys, let's go and see some recovery shots. They're acceptable.
Okay.
Man, I was pumping up Tommy, and there he is.
Jabbing you for your fat. All right, fellas. 195 to the back right flag. I'll let you describe this for me, but run me through
Step in.
Me?
run me through the workability here. Let's talk about this.
Well, you know, I think what catches my eye first when you have a shot like this is what's the biggest gap, or what fits your eye the easiest. I think we have right here on the right, you have a really big gap. You can hit kind of a mid to low hook.
Mm-hmm.
The one that fits my eye is kind of this mid shot right here. That's pretty straight to a slight draw. You could punch it low, but I think if you're going to punch it low, you're better off going mid because you at least carry the trees.
Yeah.
So kind of low's out of the question.
Low adds every single bit of trouble in, I think.
Yeah. You're making low's the toughest shot here.
Yeah.
And then Tommy mentioned high. I don't see it because you say 195.
Yeah.
And I can't get an iron up that high to go
Make
that
the
far,
yardage.
but that's my game, and I think Tommy might have that shot.
I'm not sure I can reach if I went high, but I'm thinking if I get it through that gap, then there's no more trouble left to get past.
That's true.
And
You're going to get over the last group of trees.
So
I
I
mean,
have to miss this. I have to miss these trees first, and if I hit through that gap, there's nothing left, and I might
Yeah.
come up short. But
I think ideally, I mean, we're not trying to get on the green per se. You know, if we get on the green, it's a bonus. If we put in that bunker, we're very, very happy. And if you're just pitching just short, you're going to take that as well.
Yeah.
I think it's such a tough shot, and we put ourselves in such a bad spot off the tee that, you know,
we've
we
got.
gotta,
we
we gotta
can
do
assume
better.
I hit it
We
off
got
the
to do
tee.
better.
I mean, but we got 4 options basically. So
yeah.
And the other thing is
We
with
could
this
all-
TP5 around the green, both of you are in that model, very soft around the green.
we're probably
lot
going to chip
feel.
it in. So
Yeah.
There,
We've
there
seen
you go, exactly. That's
Tommy
covered
has
that.
won chipping contests before.
Chipping
I mean-
is his forte.
Right.
Okay, which gap again?
I'm
Tell us
going
where you're
mid.
going first.
I'm going mid.
Okay,
Just kind of the one that I initially saw, which is pretty straight. It's just more about controlling this height.
you got the 5 iron.
I've got a 5. I'm going to choke up on a 5.
That's a good
That's
shot.
pretty
That's
good.
a really good shot. It's just going to be just right at the
Just
green.
probably just short, right?
Just right.
That's perfect.
Tommy, what club would you like?
I'm still trying to figure out. After improving my lie, I'm gonna go high. I'm gonna hit the
Okay.
7.
So how do you figure out the look? Like you've gone 7, okay, but what? How do you trust that this is going to get you the launch?
Just because of like my trajectory with my irons, like
So
know,
you know
very
in your
conventional.
head, you know where your traj is at.
And you're not thinking about distance, really. All you're thinking about is just getting through the
Not
gap.
really. I think 7 might have
Or-
a chance, but I just think focus on this bit and then let the
Right.
rest take care of itself.
Yeah.
Okay.
You make solid contact, you
Yeah.
get it through.
And I mean a 7. I mean a 7 should be good. If I wanted to be really safe, I'd hit an 8 because I think the branches and the leaves at the highest point wouldn't affect them as much as this big one here.
That's what I'm worried about with 7. I think you've got
Yeah,
to hit this high.
it's tight, to be fair,
That's
and
what
I'm trying to hit the perfect shot, but I want to see if I can do it.
If I was bagging for you, I'd be panicking at this stage, 7-9. Let's see.
I'm panicking too, Charles.
I hope I'm wrong. I'm wrong. That should be good. And I liked what you said. Yeah, just short, but
Just
I mean,
short. It wasn't the best strike, to be fair.
No,
but
now you got control.
Yeah.
Do you fancy anything else? Like, what about starting it and hooking it?
I think like we both saw like the low draw, yeah, and I think I'll probably play that with 6-9. So, what would you see that with, 6 or 5?
I would probably do. I think I'd go 6 all day.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you want to be able to, you got to put spin on the ball to move it, to
So
make
you need
it move,
less
right?
loft.
To be able to work that ball, you have to get it to spin enough. And the 6-iron, if you don't swing it hard enough, the ball will never move left or right.
Okay.
And I think that's where 6-irons kind of keeps the height, but with this distance allows us to.
And give us a little lesson on start line, setup, what you're doing to make sure this is going to curve.
Legal.
The ball starts where the face aims at impact, so that's the first thing. So I would always have the face aiming at where I want to start it, and then I would work my stance around that. So I'm obviously gonna hit a low draw, so I'll be moving the ball back, and I would be aiming right to the target.
Okay. It's really good.
It's kind of like a semi-top that's worked out really well.
Yeah, it's worked out well though, like you said.
As long as you get the shape, and I think that's the biggest
The
thing.
shape and actually miss, like,
Yeah.
hit it through the gap that you're looking at. And then I'd like Collin to go for the...
You want the low?
I want you to go for the most difficult one, yeah.
The really low one? Okay.
Yeah.
Probably 4-iron.
Yeah.
You might have to give yourself a slightly better lie.
I think this is legal, right? You just can't touch the ground.
I mean, I did everything that's wasn't legal.
As long as you don't mess
really
with the
during
ground, I
round,
think you're good. Okay, so Tommy wants low.
I mean,
this
probably
is the hardest one of them all,
this
right?
is the last one that you would choose.
Well, the thing is like I can bounce it there, but
Yeah.
I think that's not cool. So I think I'm gonna try and keep it as low as I can for
Yeah.
the longest time.
Keeping it low for a long time.
Well, getting the ball to go that low for that
far,
long,
I
because
agree.
I mean, that's, 90 yards, it looks like, pretty much, to get it low enough and past them trees.
But if he can do that, it's a hell of an advert for the ball. There's a lot of heat on him right here.
Yeah, no pressure, Colin. Awesome.
Pretty damn good.
So good. That's got on the
Seen
green
him
as
scoot
well.
round
got
the
some
trap
heat.
as well.
That's on the green.
Scooting
That
round
was a
the trap.
great shot.
There we go.
Fantastic.
I mean, that was my best shot.
You don't want to hit that again, do you?
No.
No.
No, you're walking out, taking your par, and
You're
calling
walking
it a
out
day.
on the Try It challenge. Good job. Thank you,
Yes, sir.
boys. Very good.
Thank you.